Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Joku. Made that video about Carr the other day. You guys lit me up in the comments section. I truly appreciated seeing both sides of it. I know a lot of you guys, unlike last off season, when all this same exact trade talk was going on, it was probably 60-40. Everybody was still in favor of Carr, maybe even 70-30. But this off season, I'm telling you, the tides have turned. It's probably 60% of the people out there in the nation want to see Carr off this team. Like I said, man, I appreciate your guys' opinions on it. But a lot of you guys still came out there and just said, Carr is trash. And you got to give me more than that. So I'm going to settle it at this. I'm going to ask you one very simple question. Going into this off season, who's the better option? Without pulling some big blockbuster trade or doing some crazy shit, who would you rather see lead the Raiders into Vegas and play that first season? You want it to be Brady? You want to blow our entire cap when we have a chance of truly jacking this team right now and filling in a bunch of these gaps that we're missing out there for one dude who, quite honestly, is probably not going to have a really, really good season? Not going to happen. Does not make sense from a football standpoint or from a business standpoint. It's complete bullshit. So that's not your answer right there. You want Phillip Rivers leading this team? If you do, just go ahead and leave right now, because Phillip Rivers should retire. I truly hope he still does retire, but he's probably going to end up playing somewhere out in Florida. So be it for him, but the dude's washed up. There's no fucking chance that he comes out and is a Raider. I would stop making videos. Oh, dude, that shit would drive me insane. Breeze is back with the Saints. That shit ain't going to happen. I honestly would have taken that one. At least Breeze said I had 2 or 3 more years. Go ahead, bring him in. You want the Red Rifleman, Andy Dalton, leading this team? Fuck no. Nobody does. Shit's incredibly stupid. What's the other? Jameis Winston? Come on. Get real, man. You guys got to understand. I understand Carr isn't perfect. I understand that a lot of you guys think he's a mid-tier quarterback. And honestly, a mid-tier quarterback can get you into the playoffs. Look at Ryan Tannehill. I truly don't believe that. I stand behind everything I said in that last video. I truly do. I think Carr is about to break his limits once again. I think he's going to show that he's, over the next 3 to 5 years, that's exactly what Gruden's been wanting. Is somebody that he could get right before they hit their prime, groom them, and then have him doing exactly what he wants through their prime years. And that's where Carr's at right now. I think you're going to see a major turn in it. And I mean, he's going to be on our team next season. But if you disagree with me, answer me that one fucking question. Who's the answer? How are we going to get him? And will it work going into the future? And for you guys who are like, oh man, we should trade up and get a rookie QB. But all right, then we suck again for the next 2 to 3 years. Well, this rookie QB tries to learn Gruden's elaborate system, which consists of a lot of verbiage and 4 fucking plays. But we'll get more into that on The Voice. That's going to be one of the things that I break down on Thursday. That shit drives me insane. Strickland, what's up, man? Maybe Bridgewater. I'm down with keeping Carr one more year, though. I honestly thought about Teddy Bridgewater. And, I mean, the dude had a shot at one point. And then I'm getting his jaw busted up in the locker room. And his career kind of took a nosedive after that. Bridgewater is a possibility, though. He is going to be out there, and I'm curious to see what happens with that. But the whole time when I was going through all this shit, it really got me thinking, like, how close are we really to being able to make this team a true contender for the next 5 to 7 years? Man, I know a lot of you guys think I'm just coming at it from the fan side, but I truly, truly fucking believe that we are on the cusp of being a truly great team. And a lot of it comes from the cap space that we have right now. We have a shit ton of money, and we have a lot of holes to fill on this team. But I think most of them are on the defensive side of the ball. And I think our offense is pretty damn close. If you think about it, our offensive line is pretty fucking stacked. I would like to see us bring in one more offensive tackle for a little bit of added depth out there. I've said before I really like Brandon Parker, but I understand that he's not where he needs to be right now. So I'd like to see one more good tackle come in there. But I think the rest of our offensive line is pretty much set. As far as our tight end group goes, I mean, shit, we got Waller. We got Foster coming back healthy. I really like Carrier. He's great in the blocking scheme, and he can make the catch when he absolutely has to. So I think that tight end trio is probably, honestly, probably within the top 5, maybe even top 3 of actual trios at your tight end position in the NFL. So I truly think that we're set right there. We got Josh Jacobs. We got Ingold. I really think Isaiah Crowell might be the answer for that power running back that we need. But either way, we'll be able to fill that gap easily in free agency or late in the draft. So I'm honestly not worried about that. So this team's like going to take Carr out of the equation completely. Just plug any fucking quarterback you want in there. We're looking pretty damn good. We need to go out there and get a receiver. But we have a solid number 2. I think Ty Williams is a true number 2. We got Renfro as our 3. I really think Rico Gafford will probably stick around and be our 4. If any of them stay, I'd like it to be him, just because he has the speed and he can cover in the return game if we need him to. Plus, he plays a lot on special teams, which is really good for us to have at your number 4 receiver spot. But we go out there and we get that little burner, and we bring in one more, hopefully number 1 caliber. But even if it's another solid number 2, I think we'll still be okay. Then our offense is, honestly, at that point, it's honestly pretty much set. I know a lot of you guys will disagree with me, but, if you do, let me know why. But think about it, man. The line's set, the tight ends are set, need a little bit of help at receiver. Our running game is honestly pretty much set right now. I still don't think DeAndre Washington's sticking around, but between Richard and Jacobs back there with Ingold, we really just need that big bruiser out there to kind of complete that package for us. And I'm pretty sure we're definitely going to get that. But then when you go over to the defensive side of the ball, that's where we really get screwed. And I truly think that is the major, major flaw on this team. I know a lot of people put the blame on the offense. A lot of people put the blame on Carr. A lot of people put the blame on Gruden. And Gruden I do want to talk about because I think he is holding back a lot of the potential that this team has right now. But I think we'll see a lot more of it next season. I'm truly hoping that we do. But on the defensive side, it's Gunther. We need to keep an eye on Gunther. We need to see what he does. I'm pulling for Gunther. I just don't know if he has what it takes to really carry this defense to the next level. I know we got Marinelli coming in, so that's really going to help out. But our defensive line seems like they're pretty good. I really like our defensive line. I think they're pretty solid. I think moving forward with them, you bring in one more edge rusher. A lot of you guys want to bring in another D tackle. And the more I think about it, if we can get a solid D tackle out there, I would take that. But I'd like to see us bring in one more defensive end for sure. And then our linebacking crew, they're trash. It is what it is. They're complete trash. We got to flip that. We need probably one more corner, and I'd like to see us get one more safety. But I really think if we end up going through and pulling these moves off, especially with the cap room that we have right now, we got a shot at truly jacking this team and making a really good playoff push next season. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know if you think we can make it to the playoffs next season, because I'm telling you right now, Gruden is going to be fighting for his job if he has another bad season. Carr is done if they have another bad season. That is 100% sure if he makes it onto this roster, which there's no doubt that I think he will. So if we can jack our defense, I really, really think we got a true shot at this. But I think it's going to come down to that. I don't think you're going to see too many huge splashes on the offensive side of the ball. It's going to come on our defense. Because if we can get this defense up, and I know a lot of you guys out there, catch up, I'm sorry, man. Said we'll never have more than our defense will always be below the top 20. If you think about the great Raider teams out there, our defense was feared, like truly, truly feared. And I think we're close to having that shit again. I truly, truly do. We're starting to stack the levels. We need to fill that linebacker spot out there. But if we can have some big playmakers at all 3 levels on that defense, and we're out there and we're actually hitting people and making a difference and making plays, turnovers win games. Defense still wins games in the NFL, especially with Gruden's offensive style. So I think we need to jack that up. And if we jack it up, I'm telling you right now, we're going into the playoffs. Richmond, what's happening, dude? Just trying to see if we got a true shot at this. Trying to see if we can make a true move and make it into the playoffs next season. I think we're really close as long as we play our cap right. I think our draft will end up being pretty damn good. If it's anything like last season, we're going to end up being fucking superstars out there. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know what you guys' opinions are on it. Please do hit me up in the comments section. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know if you think we can make it to the playoffs next season, because I truly think we are on the brink of something great right now. And if that makes me a super fan, so be it. Don't give a shit. It's the reason I make these videos. And it's a hell of a lot better making them when we're winning, and I really think we got a solid shot at it. But until next time, guys, I'll probably see you Thursday night for the Nation's Voice. Make sure you tune in. I'm going to be starting it at 9:30 instead of 10:30. Hopefully get some more people in there. I got some fun shit to talk about this week, so it should be a good time. I appreciate everybody that watches this. We'll catch you guys next time.